Coming up next, the Hawks taking on the Cavaliers. For the Atlanta Hawks, losing 7 out of their last 10 games has left a bad taste in their mouth. But tonight represents a new beginning, and they want to taste victory once again. Cavs, Hawks, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. GA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, I've tried not to fall in love with it too much.
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Clarkson.
Yeah, and looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Anthony Davis, the chosen one out there with Garland. Then there's Murray, and it's Osman in at the 2. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the pace. Brent, as the season goes on, and here we are about halfway through, are players' roles still evolving?
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much
They are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're going to be playing. What the coaches are trying to find are unique combinations that might have to be on the floor because circumstances from the other team are dictating so. So which of my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? Which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
Hunter, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. Here's the chosen one. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Passes it to Murray. Over Hunter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And Young kicks to Capella. Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. We play just over a minute here in the first. Collins wide open, he fires.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
The chosen one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Collins. The pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Here's Young. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Everyone expects him from long range. Nice to see him in the mid-range get something done.
Garland, the pass to the chosen one. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Young against Murray. Young dishes to Collins. Great D that time from Davis. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Throws it up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Young against Murray. That's tipped. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And laid in to finish the break. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Outside Collins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Garland, the pass to the chosen one. Murray outside. Pass to the chosen one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Osman. The three-pointer is right on target.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. And a quick check now. The NBA's top rebounders. And you look at the chosen one of the game's best, second in the league.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Releases. Oh, yes, the turnaround. The chosen one's got 6 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Young. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Here's Garland. Passes it to the chosen one. Poked away. Floats it up for Davis. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
And taking a look here at some stats for the chosen one. His last 10 games have been exceptional. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Young with the ball. 20 points for him last game against Detroit.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And even with the shift from Budenholzer to Pierce, the Hawks continue to rely on the 3 as much as any team.
No doubt about it. I think the front office still accentuating the fact that they want to find some floor spacers after that 19th pick in John Collins, a guy that can rim run and protect the middle. They wanted to go after as much shooting as they possibly could.
Here's the chosen. Oh, that was something else.
sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Murray, and again it's Cleveland.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Young passes to Herter. Inside. Shoots from 8. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Herter out of the University of Maryland.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Hunter. The rebound by the chosen one. And Greg Herter, the 19th pick back in 2018. Oh,
man. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the 76ers was superb. He scored 46 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Collins. And here is Hunter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Toronto Raptors.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And no good that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Capella kicks to Collins. Now, here's Capella. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. To the paint. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got his first basket.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Garland, the pass to the chosen one, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Collins. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for Kevin Love. Here's Capella. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Collins.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. The pass to Herter. Cavaliers with the rebound. The chosen ones got 8 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the 3 off target.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Outside Collins. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. The chosen one passes to Davis. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move, off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Already impressing at a young age, Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside, that's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Oh!
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
That's good from the chosen one. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the 2nd quarter. He's covered by Murray. Outside Collins. Here's Herter, and the 3 ball is good. Herter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
The chosen one passes to Murray. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. In the corner, it's Hunter. Ball's knocked loose. This one for 3. He can't get that one, and Cleveland will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. And you look at the chosen one, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Anthony Davis.
Those 2 have both mastered the art of the shot block. And believe me, guys, it is an art. It's not all about size.
If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yes.
So sign me up
with
for that job.
courtside seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be 2 pretty prominent things that continually come up.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really...
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted, and I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about the optics of the game.
Yes.
And right now, it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt.
And get a load of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. Pass to Collins. Now Howard. He's got 6. In the corner, it's Hunter. 2 on the clock. From deep. Herder, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Collins passes to Herder. Kicks to Young. Out to the wing. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oh, Nance in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
Passes it to Herder. Here is Howard, guarded by Porter. Young outside. Back to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Detroit. Pass to Herder. Now here's Howard. Young taking his time here. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Davis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I like it when AD starts to step on the gas pedal offensively. He starts to feel like nobody can stop him, and he very well might be right.
And the pass to Collins. Here's Herder. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots the 3, sinks the 3-pointer. Hunter's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's the chosen one. 25 points in the game. He dishes it to Nance. Dwight Howard pulls it in. This Hawks squad is struggling. Young left side. Howard, the pass to Collins. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's the chosen one. He kicks to Davis. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Down low, here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Darius Garland picks one up.
The mentality.
With 1 on the clock.
Don't hold the ball.
That is amazing. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Garland. Davis is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Murray. And it's Osman in at the shooting guard position. Davis against Young. Clock at 6. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Out left to the wing. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Collins. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That's a big-time battle from AD on the glass. You see the athleticism to go back up with that.
Outside Collins. In the corner. Herter with it. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Here's Capella. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Herter. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella. And 11 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Osman. Kicks it to Garland. And he's going up for the... Whoa!
Yikes.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
Gracious. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A.
So being that good and then being that efficient, yeah, that's what Anthony Davis represents. Outstanding at shooting from that spot on the floor.
For the 3, Herter, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Garland. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Garland's got his second bucket.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Capella finds Collins. Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 22. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will be... For Atlanta, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that one misses. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
So many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. Young outside. Here's Clarkson. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Ingram passes to the chosen one. Oh, hammering it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yes.
that's for sure. The Hawks shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Young dishes to Collins. .110 left to play here in the third. And it's Parker in the corner. Shoots over Ingram. Nance with the rebound. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The Hawks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Young passes to Howard. Cloak loose. Goes up the baseline. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Kevin. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Well, Cleveland shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. And a wide open look for Porter. Drills it from outside. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Howard finds Clarkson. Parker looking around. Passes to Clarkson. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Clarkson's got 13.
You want players to remain calm under pressure. Jordan Clarkson looking very comfortable despite being in a very tough spot.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brown out there with Reddish. Then there's Howard. Then it's Collins, and it's Douglas in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around. It's rebounded by the chosen one. The chosen ones. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now the pass to Reddish. He kicks it to Douglas. He feeds it to Collins. Over to the left wing. Here's Douglas. And that one is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. And there's the basket on the shot from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 37.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Douglas for 3. The Hawks again can't hit. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. The chosen one goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Collins. Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win for the
I'd like to
NBA.
see more, actually.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
Taken away. Here's the chosen one, defended by Douglas. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Windler. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. For Cleveland, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Douglas, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
Yeah, and even then, it's a tough play. Brown with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cavaliers have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. It's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Love grabs the board. Cleveland controlling the game. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, kept alive, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Clearly a
Young outside. And here is Garland. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our two guests.
I totally think we've gone a little overboard with some
To win the NBA Finals MVP award, you have to give it everything. So, who was the first to win this award? Was it Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Willis Reed, or Will Chamberlain? It was the logo, Jerry West.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and dressed for success. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge.
Well, the NBA changed the lottery odds in 2019 to encourage competition among its conference's least successful teams.
Great, DA. Thanks. And here's a look at some numbers for Rozier.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Bridges, Jeremy Lamb out there with Wood, and it's Graham in at point guard. And for the Cavaliers, Garland is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Murray, then there's Davis, and it's Osman in at the shooting guard position. About this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
Wow. Lamb with the ball, now defended by the chosen one. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. And Murray's got the ball here for Cleveland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Lamb dishes to Graham. The steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And finished off by Davis.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Floats it up for Murray. The shot will not fall.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to the chosen one. He kicks it to Garland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now Lamb. 11 points last game. Six on the shot clock. Cavaliers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
The chosen one. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Lamb. To the middle. Here's Ramirez, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Here's the chosen one. Last time, 45 points for him.
And, you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Graham surveying the floor. No good from Lamb. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The chosen one passes to Garland. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside, Lamb. To the inside. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Bridges. Murray left side. Kicks it to Garland. Shot clock at 6. The chosen one passes to Murray. From the arc. Hornets with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought, Greg, the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
No good from the chosen one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bridges against Davis. Bridges passes to Ramirez. Out to Lamb. 4 on the clock. A 15-footer. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Oh,
That's a great dunk.
freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
How do guys even come up with a move like that?
I don't know. Right? That's not even normal. That's on a different level.
That has got to be deflating for the defense. He's just showing them up right now, guys.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Murray with the ball. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Lamb. 13 feet away. And too long on the shot.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Pass to Wood. Fires for 3. They get it back.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The chosen one passes to Garland. It's good from long range. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And the Hornets call time here. As the Here's Floyd, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Charlotte called for the foul. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Ingram is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Porter. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Floyd in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He scored 45 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Rozier, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rozier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Rozier with the steal. Porter against Lamb. Pass to Wood. No good that time, and Cleveland will come the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's Davis missing. And Simons has got the ball here for Charlotte. 9-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Oh, Porter in position. Rozier with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. Great D that time from Davis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Simons, the pass to Rozier. It's stolen. Here's Porter. The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Murray comes in for Porter. The Hornets also with a sub. Graham's checked in, and the Hornets call time here. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Cavaliers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Charlotte. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And checking out Charlotte, they talked all offseason about how this year was
Wow, that was strong.
That is nice. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And Lamb kicks to Graham. To the left wing. Here's Wood. Charlotte no good that time either.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 14. Murray's surveying the D. Here's the chosen one. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Simons missing. The Cavaliers leading by 14. The chosen one passes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Lamb kicks to Wood. Lamb against Davis. The pass to Graham. Here's Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Stolen by Garland. 4-on-3 break. Deflects the pass. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Charlotte calls timeout. George, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, 2 guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They're thrilling. I would agree. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here's Graham. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Washington. To the middle. Here's Wood. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Graham, the pass to Washington. Trae from long range. Rebounded by the chosen one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis. Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And Lamb kicks to Bridges. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Floats it up for Murray. That one, no good.
And the timing's just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So, with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Knocked loose. Bridges passes to Graham. Out to the right wing. Trae from long range. But they recover it. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Floats it up for Davis.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. From 13. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what...
Here's Ingram. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Over Monk. Jump shot is good that time. And it's 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
Unwilling to let up.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a 22-point lead. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Wood out there with Bridges. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Graham in at the point.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's the teardrop. Here's Bridges. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's the choke. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Graham kicks to Bridges. Cans it from downtown. Bridges has got 12.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Here's the chosen one, and he converts the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the Hornets with possession here. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Lamb kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Graham. 6 to shoot. But Trae. Rebound by the chosen one. The chosen one's got 11 rebounds in the game. 2 points. That one goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doubled by Murray. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Lamb. From past the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's the chosen one, and he has 28 points for the game. One-on-one fast break. Stolen by Garland. And they're on the break. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
It's good. Nice touch there from the chosen one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Here's Graham. He's covered by Murray. And here is Graham. He's got 8. Here's Ramirez. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's the chosen one, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And really getting the best of this front court matchup, no doubt about it. They've been way too hard to handle down low.
Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Trae passes to Ramirez. The dish to Bridges. Trae from long range. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Hornets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in, and he's good on the second. The Cavaliers shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
There's the pass to Simons. Sinks the triple. Simons has got 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The chosen one passes to Love. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Ramirez passes to Simons. Out to the right wing. Bridges, no one around him. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's the
showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. Charlotte has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Simons. He has 6. Bridges misses. Here's the chosen one. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Can't cash in from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to Bridges. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it goes down 2 points. The chosen one's got 40 points.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Trae passes to Ramirez. Here's Wood. He's guarded by Love. Pass to Ramirez. Here's Wood for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the chosen one. Lays it up and banks it in. The chosen one's got 42 in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Simons. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The Hornets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And when you got a team percentage of about
And so here's Cleveland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's the chosen one. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports. Why? Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines. And that's
That is just nasty.
of the athleticism on that finish.
nice.
Something special happening on that one, guys.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Deciding to give this crowd, GA, a show.
The NBA, the best athletes in the world, and that is why it is a global game. That was beautiful.
Clock at 6. Here's Trae off the left rim and out. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Graham with the ball. They need this, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And that one falls for Graham. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there, you're correct. Wasted no time on that one. Martin's got his first points of the game. Here's the chosen one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Outside, Batum.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Christian Woods checked in for Charlotte. free throw off from the chosen one. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That one falls. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Batum, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
It's Martin on the wing. Passes it to Ramirez. Shot clock at 5. Batum for 3. The rebound by the chosen one. The chosen one's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Good on the shot.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Martin kicks to Simmons. Pass to Wood. Batum against Love. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Here's Wood. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
The first free throw is good, and the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Both free throws good from the chosen one. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Batum. He kicks it to Bridges. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the chosen one.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. And they double up Simmons. And there's the pass to Bridges. Outside Martin. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. And another steal for him.
He's been a defensive terror all night.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Now Simmons. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by the chosen one.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Nabbing another steal.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record broken. And the stop-and-play guys giving the home crowd a chance to just cheer on his incredible play.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
Well, off-the-charts anticipation, picking pockets like we've never seen. What a defensive effort.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, the chosen one.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we have to talk about all the steals, Jay. You broke the single-game record of 11 tonight. What does this mean for you?
I just try to get a lot of effort at the end. Take a lot of pride. This record, you know, it's something that I'm never going to forget. Like, you catch me telling my children's about this game.
David, thank you as always.
Hey, got a minute? Need you for some media stuff.
All right, I'll see you in a minute.
All right.
All right.
Man, what a game for you tonight, Jay. Must have been surreal out there with all those steals you were getting. How does it feel to break an NBA record like this?
It's normal to me. I'm used to doing things that people can't do. What else can I say?